Mr. President. Greenland. What is your vision for the potential annexation of Greenland and getting them potentially to
Well, I think it'll happen, and I'm just thinking, I didn't give it much thought before, but I'm sitting with a man that could be very instrumental. You know, Mark, we need that for international security, not just security, international. We have a lot of our favorite players, cruising around the coast, and we have to be careful. And we'll be talking to you. It's a very appropriate, really a very appropriate question.
There's an issue in the high north, so the Arctic. So what you did. So when it comes to Greenland, yes or not joining the US, I would leave that outside for me, this discussion, because I don't want to drag NATO in that. But when it comes to the high north and the Arctic, you are totally right. The Chinese are now using these routes. We know that the Russians are rearming.
But that whole area is becoming very important, and for a lot of reasons, the routes are, very direct to Asia, to Russia, and you have ships all over the place, and we have to have protection. So we're going to have to make a deal on that. And Denmark is not able to do that. Denmark's very far away and really has nothing to do. What happens? A boat landed there 200 years ago or something, and they say they have rights to it. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is, actually. But we've been dealing with Denmark, we've been dealing with Greenland, and we have to do it. We really need it for national security. I think that's why NATO might have to get involved in a way, because we really need Greenland for national security. It's very important. We have a couple of bases on Greenland already, and we have quite a few soldiers, and maybe you'll see more and more soldiers go there. I don't know. What do you think about that, Pete? So, don't answer that, Pete. Don't answer that question. But we have bases, and we have quite a few soldiers on Greenland.
Greenland's pro-business opposition party won Tuesday's closely watched parliamentary election. Democratic beat out the incumbent left-wing coalition in a vote overshadowed by U.S. President Donald Trump's pledge to take control of the island, a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark. Democratic finished just over 5 points ahead of the opposition Nalarak party, with nearly 30% of the vote. The former favors a slow approach to independence from Denmark, while the latter has pushed for a rapid break. Democratic's leader Jens Frederik Nielsen told reporters that, quote, "We don't want independence tomorrow. We want a good foundation." Now the party will try to form a governing coalition, says Democratic lawmaker Anna Wangenheim.
I'm overwhelmed and I'm very, very, very happy. Very happy. Our main focus will be the politics we've been elected for. Then we will have to talk to the other parties where they stand.
Greenland's population of just 57,000 has been caught up in a geopolitical race for dominance in the Arctic. Melting ice caps are making Arctic resources more accessible and opening new shipping routes. Both Russia and China have intensified military activity in the region. Since taking office in January, Trump has vowed to make the vast mineral-rich island part of the United States, saying it is vital to U.S. security interests.
One way or the other, we're going to get it.
Many Greenlanders were alarmed when Trump initially declined to rule out military force to take control of the territory. although he later softened his stance, saying he would respect the will of the local people and was ready to invest billions of dollars if they joined the US. That idea has been rejected by most Greenlanders. And on Monday, in the final debate before the election, leaders of the 5 parties currently in parliament unanimously said they did not trust the US president. Meanwhile, Denmark's prime minister has said Greenland is not for sale, but made it clear that it is up to the local people to decide their future.